Hello and welcome to the newsroom. I am Mary Kanu. Unknown gunmen have killed a member representing Shinkafi constituency in the Zamfara State House of Assembly, Muhammad Ahmad. Ahmad was killed on Tuesday night on his way to Kano after attending a rally to welcome Governor Bello Matawale of Zamfara State and members of the State House of Assembly to the ruling All Progressives Congress (APC). The Director General of Media and Publicity in the Zamfara State House of Assembly, Mustafa Jafaru, confirmed the incident, revealing that the late lawmaker will be buried on Wednesday morning in line with Islamic tradition. Until his death, Ahmad was the chairman of the House Committee on Finance and Budget. And Oyo State Governor Seyi Makinde has announced the dissolution of the state's Executive Council. The cabinet was constituted on August 14, 2019, following Makinde's victory in the March 9, 2019 election. The dissolution was confirmed through a press statement issued by the Chief Press Secretary to the Governor, Taiwo Adisa. And according to the statement, those affected include Chief of Staff to the Governor, BC Ilaka, and 17 other commissioners. He said the governor, after a prolonged meeting with the State Council, told its members that it was time to adjust after 2 years and commended the former executive members for their commitment to the development of the state. The House of Representatives on Tuesday confirmed the appointment of Major General Farouk Yahaya as Chief of Army Staff. President Muhammadu Buhari appointed Yahaya on May 27, days after the immediate past Army Chief Ibrahim Attahiru died in a Kaduna air crash along 10 others. The serving Army Chief, who resumed office on May 28, was confirmed by the Senate on June 22nd, and has reiterated the Army's resolve to end insurgency in the Northeast and other security threats across the country. And health authorities in Uganda have approved a locally manufactured herbal medicine to treat COVID-19 patients and other viral infections. The country's drug regulator, the National Drug Authority (NDA), said the product is formulated from herbal plants that have been traditionally used to alleviate symptoms of several diseases. NDA's decision comes a week after it warned the public against using Covidex, saying it had not been authorized. Uganda imposed a lockdown in early June because of a surge in COVID-19 cases, which has led to a rise in hospitalization and deaths. The Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation (NNPC) is planning to borrow $3.8 billion to actualize its agenda of acquiring a 20% stake in Dangote Refinery. NNPC Group Managing Director Mele Kyari said on Tuesday that the money would be borrowed from financial institutions. He said some financial institutions had agreed to fund the acquisition, while the debt will be paid back from the NNPC's earnings from dividends and profits accruing from its investment in the fuel plants. And Somalia's political leaders have agreed to hold a long-delayed presidential election on October 10, 2021, following months of deadlock that turned violent at times. President Mohamed Abdullahi and the leaders of Somalia's 5 states had been unable to agree on the terms of the vote before his term elapsed in February, triggering an unprecedented constitutional crisis. The office of Prime Minister Mohamed Hussein Rubble unveiled the timetable for indirect parliamentary and presidential elections in a statement on Twitter, saying stakeholders had agreed to a roadmap for a vote following 2 days of talks in the capital, Mogadishu. And in sports, Minister of Sports Sunday Dare has issued a stern warning to Super Eagles coach Ghana Raw to stop the habit of discriminating against players from the Nigerian Professional Football League. Dare made this known on Tuesday when he visited the team camp of the home-based Super Eagles in Abuja ahead of the forthcoming international friendly game against Mexico on July 3rd. The sports minister, who was unhappy with the absence of the German tactician from the team's training camp, said the NFF needs to call Raw to order because Nigeria cannot have a technical coach who will discriminate among players. He added that the coach must find a way of blending the home-based players and foreign-based players in the senior national team. And that's all on the newsroom. Do join us at the top of the hour for more updates. Many thanks for watching.